quite often get asked which amp sims and which plugins I use for recording black metal guitar, so I thought I would take you through my 7 favourites. One of these is a paid for amp sim, the other 6 are all free. I'll put a link to them all in the description. I'm using on each of these sounds the same amp, but I'm setting them up slightly different on the left and the right, so you have got a different tone, but it's still the same amp that I'm using, and I'm using the same reverb, I'm using the same impulse response, and I'm boosting them all with the same tube screamer. The drums I'm using are Ugratone Drums Against Humanity, so I'll put a link in the description for that as well. And I hope you enjoy the song, the vid. If you want the download, I'll put a link in there so you can just go and download the song if you like it. And also don't forget to check out my black metal guitar course and my new black metal album. I'll put a link in the description. So now let's have a look at the amps. So the first amp you're going to hear is the Audio Assault AMH 5050. Just by looking at this, you know what this is cloning. The second amp sim that I'm using is the Aurora DSP Goblin. Next up is the Ignite Emissary. Next up is the Leepu or Leepow, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, LE456. If you fancy getting an old school solid state sound, we've got the Audiority solid state amp. So next up we have the Nick Crow Labs 8505. Finally we have the Nail-X Pectifier, which is probably my favourite. So I'm going to show you these amps now as I'm playing through this song, so you can see the settings I'm using, and as I say, you can get all the downloads in the description. That's enough talking from me, let's get on with it.